time. No.
You won't even give yourself an opportunity to consider it?
You see? You give me lip service, you do exactly what you want.
No. The thing that you object to is the fact that my wanting to be with Brandon is in some way connected with Sophia, you think.
That is precisely it. I am begging you to have some respect for my feelings.
Let me tell you something, Augusta. When I look at Brandon, I don't think of Sophia. I don't think of Santana or even Rosa. When I look at that wonderful little boy, I think of him. And I look at him as his grandfather. I don't think of Sophia for one moment. In fact, I'll tell you something. If he comes here to live, I won't involve Sophia in any way whatsoever.
I couldn't take it if you did, Lionel. I can't take it anymore.
Mason.
Gina, I've been looking for you.
Well, these were just delivered. They're 2 presents for you.
From La Belle Mademoiselle Boutique?
That's right. They're 2 beautiful dresses. Of course, I get to wear them, but you get to enjoy them.
Well, what can I say?
Well, if you're speechless now, wait till you see them on me. Mason, why were you looking for me? It's not bad news, is it?
No, Gina, I just want to clarify some things between us.
But between you and me? I've been trying to do that for a long time.
Yeah, well, I've been letting things drift, and that's not fair to either one of us.
Well, you're a hard man to pin down.
Well, I've been kind of confused lately, but I've recently made a rather startling discovery about myself.
What is it?
That I'm capable of loving a woman.
You just discovered that?
I don't mean just making love to someone, Gina. I mean really loving somebody, caring more for them than for myself. It's been sort of a crash course in feelings for me. I've had a lot of catching up to do.
And now you finally caught up?
Well, I have a ways to go, but the fact is, Gina, I'm in love. Totally in love.
Oh.
Gina,
Oh, Mason. Oh, Mason, I'm so happy, sweetheart.
What?
I was waiting for you to say this. I thought you never would. I love you too, darling, so much. It's been worth the wait.
Oh, Gina.
And the first time I fell in love with you was when I had to go to the sanitarium and you stood by me. I desperately needed a friend and you were always there. My husband wasn't there, but you were. And you were so tender with me, yet so strong. I couldn't help loving you, Mason.
Gina, listen.
And then I didn't know what to do when you changed so suddenly. I knew everybody in the family hated me, but I didn't care as long as I had you. And then you deserted me, Mason. You put up this wall between us, and the only way I could reach you was by threatening you and tricking you, and I hated that. I didn't like acting that way with you, Mason. You do believe that, don't you?
Oh, I believe.
And then you started chasing after Mary. I remember that night I got all dressed up for you, and I ended up waiting outside the gazebo, watching you try to make love to her. That hurt me so much.
I'm sorry, Gina.
No, but it's all right now, because now I know what was happening. You were terrified of your feelings for me, so you just pretended to deny them, but that's all behind us now, Mason. Oh, sweetheart, you've made me so happy. And I'm going to make you happier than you've ever been in all your life. You wait and see.
That's enough, pal. Both of you. No one moves a muscle.
Gina, you've got to listen to me.
Oh, I will listen to you for the rest of our lives, darling. But I know that I've been very willful and spiteful, but no more.
I never meant to hurt you.
Oh, I know that. You were confused and scared. So was I. But after we're married, we'll both feel more confident. We won't have to pretend anymore. We'll be able to just...
Come out into the open.
That's exactly right. We could tell everybody just how we feel.
Huh?
And we won't have to hide anymore, Mason. I'll divorce Cece whenever you say. I'll let you decide on that because you're so smart. Mason, do you want a big wedding?
I hate big weddings.
All right, then we'll have a small, intimate wedding, like my first two.
Gina, I really have some important phone calls to
Well,
make.
of course you do, but I think we're going to have to find another place to live. I really don't want to be here anymore. I'm sick and tired of this place. So many bad things have happened here.
Gina, I really must...
Mason, you know, even in our worst moments, I knew we belonged together. Because we're so alike. We think alike. Everything we want out of life, we know exactly what it is, and we're not afraid to go out and get it. I know I'm keeping you from your phone calls, Mason, but... Well, now that I've got you, I just don't want to let you go.
Oh, I'll be back.
But there's only one thing that makes me feel just awful. I'll never be able to have your children. But you knew that before you fell in love with me, didn't you? We can adopt babies if you want to. I love children, and I know you're wonderful with them. You remember when Brandon said he would trust you to tell him the truth? Just you? Well, Mason, you're the only one I trust.
Gina, I'm sorry. I really have to go, but we'll talk later, okay?
I'll be waiting. Oh, yes, it was worth it. He is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Finally, everything's coming together. I've had so many false starts, but I'm going to make sure this one takes. Oh, I'm going to be your wife, mistress, mother, partner, best friend. I'll be everything to him. And he'll never want to leave me. Yes, and what time does that one arrive? Oh, well, that would be perfect. Do you have 2 available seats? Well, oh, wait a minute, Mason. I have to talk to my fiancé first, and I'll get right back to you. Thank you. Bye. Darling, oh, darling, I have a marvelous idea.
Gina, I think it's better if you don't run around the house calling me darling.
Oh. You all right?
Well, I'm fine.
Did your phone calls go badly?
No, I have a few more to make.
Well, all right, sweetheart. But let me tell you my idea.
What is it?
Well, I want us to go away together, just you and me.
Run away, you mean?
Well, no, not forever. It's just a vacation. It's like a honeymoon in advance.
Well, Gina, I don't know if this is a good time to take off.
Oh, but there's never a good time, sweetheart. But we have to make the time. We need some pleasure. We've had some terribly dismal months. I mean, we're young and in love, and life is so short.
Where did you have in mind?
Paris. I just called the travel agent. Now, we can leave from L.A. tonight, and we can get there in time for lunch at Le Brasserie. Oh, Mason, please, let's do it. Let's get away from this thing, from everything, from everybody. Just you and me. Just for a while. Mason, please come to Paris with me. Please?
Mary.
Kurt, hi.
May I speak with you for a few moments?
Oh, what's it about?
Well, it's not going to take very long, but I need to ask you just a few more questions about what happened in here the other night.
I have already told everything I know.
Yes, but there might be some detail that you inadvertently forgot about. It might come back to you.
Kurt, listen, I'm not supposed to be discussing this with anyone but the authorities, and if you don't mind, I really have a lot of work to
Yes,
do.
well, I do mind, Mary. Several people now have jumped to conclusions about Eden because of what you said.
I am really sorry about that, Kurt, but I think the only way to stop the talk is for me to stop talking about it.
Mary, I don't want to badger you, all
Then
right?
don't.
But there must be a plausible explanation to this. Eden couldn't have been in 2 places at one time, and I know that she was with me. And I feel a particular responsibility right now to get to the bottom of this as quickly as possible, to spare her any more pain. Thank you.
All right, but I don't have much time.
Okay. Now, you said that when you came into the room, the first thing that you saw was the open window and a blonde woman climbing out?
No. I did see a woman, but she wasn't climbing out.
I don't understand.
Well, at first, you see, she was very still. She was almost like framed by the window.
I see. Well, was she leaning over or clutching at the ledge as though she were dizzy or ill, perhaps?
Oh, no, I didn't get that impression at all. No, she was very much in control. She was poised almost.
I see. Was there anyone else near the window?
Oh, no, there was no one in the room except for C.C.
You're absolutely sure about that?
Yeah.
What was your first thought, the very first thought that jumped to your mind when you saw this woman?
Eden. I'm sorry, Kirk. You know what it was? It was the hairdo. Eden had such a striking, really distinctive hairstyle that night,
Right.
and that was the same hairstyle I saw in the woman. So, look, I do have to get back.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you for talking with me again, Mary.
Did it help?
I'm not sure yet.
Good luck.
What the? Eden! 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 Help me! We've got to get out of here. Eden. That's it, baby.
There was no way Mary could have seen Eden without seeing me. We were too close.